Okay, we're going to continue over here adding this extra room on. So from the bottom left corner here, we're going to draw a line that goes straight up. And then also from this bottom right corner, straight up. And then just go past the horizon line a little ways. Doesn't matter exactly how tall it is. I'm going to line up to the right side vanishing point and connect these two lines. Now I don't need any of these lines that show kind of the interior, because now the outer walls will be covering that up. And then from this new corner, I'm going to connect towards the left side vanishing point until it reaches that line where we added on to the house, right there. I can erase this little extra tail there, and I can erase this extra that I don't need anymore between there. Okay, now I need to put a little roof on this building. So my roof should have a bit of an overhang. So the angle, this is one of the few times where I'm not using a vanishing point because this roof already has its own unique slant. I'm gonna miss this corner a little bit because I wanna show an overhang. And I'm just gonna pick the slant that I want it to have and connect it to that point where it meets the house, where it would line up with here, and just a little past for the overhang. Okay, then I'm going to connect where I ended to the right side vanishing point. Okay, across to the edge. I can erase this part of the outer wall now. That'll get covered up. And then this is also part of that unique slant, so I'll just miss that corner now on the outside a little bit for the overhang, like that. And then I can erase this line in here, plus that little corner, because I won't see any of that, and connect the roof line towards the right side vanishing point. Like that. Okay, so I've got my little extra room added on. Now the next challenge we're going to tackle is the porch. All right, so we're gonna start building our porch. The way we're gonna do that is first decide how tall you want the porch to be, basically, how high up it's going to be. Start from here, left side vanishing point. Let's say I want my porch to be about that tall. Lined up to your left side vanishing point, draw a line across the front face of your house. Then for the next face of your house, this inner face, it needs to line up to the right side vanishing point. So connect with that line from there to there. And then this part again connects with the left side vanishing point. So you're kind of making a zigzag across. Okay. Now, the porch has a little bit of space. It doesn't quite, let's see this here, it doesn't quite go all the way to this corner of the house. So we're gonna start it just in a little ways. It doesn't matter exactly. I'm just gonna go in about this far and do a straight vertical line right there. Now from this corner, from where we started, I'm going to connect to the right side vanishing point to that corner, and I'm going to make a line that juts out. This is going to be how wide my porch is. And it doesn't have to be anything exact, just however kind of wide you want your porch sticking out. And then you can actually erase this bottom part of the house because we won't see it. The porch is going to be right over top of it. So all these lines in here up to this point can go away. Now I'm going to line up to my left side vanishing point to the end of that line I just made that sticks out, and I'm going to extend it a ways. I don't know how far this line will actually need to be yet because I'm going to now go from this point, so the top of this little line, connect to the right side vanishing point and then make that line until it hits the line that I just made. And then I can erase this extra here because I won't need this. Okay. Now from the bottom of this line, I'm going to draw a line out. So from the bottom of that little line where it connects to the house, draw a line out until it would be directly under this part, like so. Okay. And then I need to draw a line straight down from the corner, from this top corner, straight down until it connects with that line that I just made. Can erase the little bit of extra. And then I need to connect the bottom of that line to my left side vanishing point. And then from this corner, draw my line straight down. Okay, so just like that, we have the base of our porch. Okay, from this outer edge, we're going to extend upward and just go a little ways past the horizon line for how tall you want your porch to be. And then from there, connect to the left side vanishing point. And you're gonna start a little to the left of that line and then just keep going. And where you need to go to is basically directly above the corner, or you can extend a little past for now. But then on this corner here, we're gonna make another post. So basically extend that line up from the middle till it meets that roof. And then you add a parallel line on either side to show that it's a square post there. Okay, unless you want a round post and then you just have to add a line on either side. Now, from this corner, we're going to connect towards the left side vanishing point. I'm going to do from midline of that post. This is going to go across until it's directly above here, okay, because then we will create our post going up from this outside. And we can do a parallel line. So out here we can also add a parallel line to show the thickness of that post. It can be a little thinner since it's further back in space. All right, so we have the roof of our porch begun here. We have 3 posts so far holding it up. Now we need to put on the roof. So the roof, this is one of those rare times where we're not using a vanishing point, is going to attach at a slant to the house. So from this point where I have a little bit of overhang, I'm going to choose the angle I want it to connect to the house and make sure it's below the roof, doesn't run into the roof. And I'm going to connect it there. Then I'm going to use the right side vanishing point to that end of that line to connect the roof across the front face of the house to there. And then I'm going to use the left side vanishing point to continue it to that point in the house. Then I can erase the edges of the house that I'm not going to see anymore underneath the roof. Last step is to extend the roof line here. So I'm extending this line a little past to show overhang on this side, and then connect from this point to the edge of my overhang there. Okay, and actually the last thing here is to connect from this midpoint down to the corner where it meets there at the post. And there we go. Got the bare bones of our porch built.